Times Arrow presentation by Wright, Wallace. The question is, what purpose is served by the narrative occurring in reverse? My thesis is, the perception of events occurring backwards in Todd's head throughout the novel brings both innocence and a different perspective to everything. The narrator cannot fully understand the situations around him. While the narrator is able to translate simple happenings like backward speech and has a rough feeling that things are in reverse, becoming excited when people walk towards him or read front to back, he still evaluates most events based on seeing the cause and effect working backwards, and in result misinterpreting what he sees. The quote is, "People are free then they are generally free. Then are they? Well, they don't look free. Tipping staggeringly with croaked or choking voices, blundering along lines seemingly already crossed, already mapped. Oh, the disgusted look on women's faces as they step backward through a doorway out of the rain, never watching where they are going. The people move through something prearranged, armed with lies. They always look forward to going places they just come back from, or regarding doing things they haven't done yet. They say hello when they mean goodbye." Chapter 2, pages 42 to 43. The best example of this is his life on the German death squad. He imagines in the most awful real situation where Big Todd is directly involved in deaths and torture of thousands of people. That is a great, even saintly thing that Big Todd is doing. His reverse view gives him the impression that he is creating life instead of destroying it. His view tells him he is taking corpses and magically reanimating them, finally to clothe them and reuniting them with their families. He sees patients actually reassembled from parts. The reader realizes that the more in awe the entity is, the more awful the real situation. And the quote is, "To make people from weather, from thunder, and from lightning, with gas, with electricity, with shit, with fire." Chapter 5. Another thing is relationships he cannot fully understand. These would generally follow the short-term pattern: final breakup, big argument, sex, and talking. For a long-term overview, a relationship would start almost abruptly, fast, and an argument leading very rapidly to sex. But in the end stages, the relationship appears to slowly fade away. Just as in forward motion, the people are attentively getting to know each other. This is very frustrating for the narrator, who doesn't understand how shouting leads to sex and is very hurt when long-term partners pretend to not know him. It is because they do not actually know him yet. And the quote is, "Here's the weird thing about these relationships. When women, you get everything on the first date. Well, every now and then it's the second date, but generally it's the first. Instant invasion, courtship. And hour or two here, max, is all it takes. Oh mercy, you can go up to a woman on the street corner and start yelling at her, and 10 minutes later she's back at your place doing God knows what." Chapter 2, pages 50 to 51. Thank you. That is my presentation of Times Arrow.